When I tell you this corset is tight, I'm not joking. Like, I'm not joking. Like, I can feel my body going with every breath I take. Hey guys, it's me, Aphrodite here, back with another video. Um, whew, sorry, I'm out of breath. I'm wearing a super tight corset right now, so bear with me. Okay, I think I'm okay. In this video, I'm going to be telling you about this outfit, this look, this whole vibe. So, I am dressed up as, drum roll please, I am dressed up as the Dreamgirls. So, specifically Beyonce from the Dreamgirls movie in the early 2000s. So, I couldn't find an exact like replica of the dress, but this is what I found. And we have these gloves that I got, and then I styled this wig to embody the Dream Girls. I did my makeup in theme with it. Honestly, I'm really happy with the finished product because I feel like I executed this costume to perfection. Like it literally, it gives Dream Girl, and I'm very, 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 very happy about that. Okay, so the first thing I want to talk about is the makeup. So for the makeup, I used mascara on my eyebrows again. I'm starting to really love using mascara for my eyebrows because it darkens my eyebrows perfectly and it allows me to like draw on my eyebrows in a way that's like easy to work with. I don't know how to explain it. Like it's just easier. So I drew it and I just went in an arch shape. It was really easy for me to create that arch shape using mascara. Oh my god, sorry. Whew. When I tell you this corset is tight, I'm not joking. Like, I'm not joking. Like, I can feel my body going with every breath I take. Oh my god. I don't know how people do this on a regular basis, okay? I'm only doing this for a snatched waist, okay? I can't. Okay, back to the makeup, So, yes, I use mascara on my eyebrows, and that helps darken it because if you notice, Beyonce, she had like really, really arched eyebrows. Well, naturally, Beyonce has arched eyebrows, I feel like that's just always the shape of her eyebrows. But like for this, I feel like for this particular look, or in this movie in general, I feel like the arch was more emphasized. It just was like very much rounder and darker, which I really like. I also went in and I copied the blue eyeshadow. It wasn't like a direct copy. I was looking at the reference photo a little bit more than I normally would because I didn't want to stray too far from it. But I kind of just winged it or wung it. What's the past tense of wing? I think winged it. You know what I mean? Like I just wing. I just went off of a whim, and I didn't really have a plan. I just kind of looked at it and said, okay, this is what it looks like. So I used P. Louise bases for the eyeshadow, and then I went in with Juvia's Place eyeshadow, and I just kept working. I did use a lot of setting powder. So I used Airspun setting powder to actually lighten the blue closer to my brow bone and also over here, just simply so that it would give more of a like a like a higher brow illusion. I noticed that when you have a very light color underneath the brow, it helps define the brow even more and it gives more, what's the word, like it just gives more drama. So I kind of did that and I feel like that was what the inspo picture was giving. Like hold on, let me put the inspo picture up here somewhere so you can see what I mean. Like if you look closely at the brow, it has that kind of space right there, which I really love. And then for the beats, I just did my normal beats. I think I did a little bit extra with the snatching of my nose just because I love a snatched nose and I don't know, I was in the mood for a super snatched nose. So I just said, did my contour as usual, except for the nose. That's a little bit, it's a little bit more tailored in the nose, which I really, really like. It's cute. It's giving nose job without getting the nose job, you know? Like, why do all that and permanently alter your face when you can literally just get the same effect with makeup? Like, why? Why? A lot of people, they lost the plot. They lost the plot on that one. So I put contour all over my face. I put blush. I actually wearing purple blush. I don't know if it's coming through. I don't know if it's coming through as purple, like on camera. Like when I was doing it initially, I feel like it was reading more purple. Now I kind of feel like it's more reading more like magenta, pink, almost red. Probably because the brush I was using was dirty and it had a little bit of red on it. But I did like emphasize purple because I went back and I said it with purple eyeshadow. So we had the purple blush. Oh, by the way, for the purples, because somebody had asked me what blush I used. I used the Curve Case in the shade dark, dark, darker? No, deeper. Sorry. All these names. You know how these companies, they come up with very similar names. I was almost about to call it Dark Deep, like my one size setting powder that I use, because that's the shade that it's in. But no, the Curve Case that I have is in deeper, because we're deep complexion over here. So, yeah. What else? Ooh, lip combo. So I noticed that the lip combo was very simple. It had like notes of purple and lavender, like a very like lavender, almost pink type of color, kind of like the bed of my sister's dollhouse, right? Kind of like that, but like lighter. Actually, more like this. It's like imagine this wallpaper, right? This color mixed with this. That's what the lipstick was giving. So I did that. I used a Smashbox lipstick actually. It was like a patent lipstick from this lipstick palette that I have from Smashbox. Maybe I'll leave a picture here so you know what I'm talking about. Um, and I used that and it actually like really worked and it came sparkly too, so I really didn't have to do too much. Of course I lined my lips with brown because we always love a brown lip liner moment. Ooh, my head hurts. I feel like I'm getting so many symptoms right now. Shortness of breath, headaches, everything. Simply because of the corset. Like, I need to get out of this bad. I can't keep this on. I cannot keep this on. What else? Yeah, that's pretty much the whole makeup look. Lashes are also from the dollar store. Yeah, that's the makeup look. Now let's get into the hair. So this is the Letitia wig. You've seen this wig before many, many times in my content. If you've watched me before, if you've watched me on TikTok, this wig, I've had it for a minute. I actually cut it today so that, you know, I could bring it to life and bring Dream Girls to life because I noticed that especially when they're wearing the signature Dream Girl outfit, you know, the dress with the silver, it's actually a silver dress, not blue. I thought it was blue. It's actually a silver dress with navy blue ruffles. When they're wearing that, they have this kind of hairstyle, you know? It's very much like 60s, 70s type of bombshell hair, which I really, really like. I think I'm more leaning more towards the 70s. I love it so much. What I did was I just cut it, put some leave-in conditioner, sprayed some water, combed it out a little bit, and then brushed it so that I can make the curls go up. Sorry, I keep fiddling with my hair because I want it to stay over here, but like the hair doesn't want to cooperate. So I keep fiddling with it so I can like stay like this because that's how I want it to sit. But it wants to fall in my face. I don't. I'm not about that life. Um, Instead of finessing, you know, trying to glue down the wig, somebody suggested I put it behind my hairline, and that's what I did. So I just took out my edges and, you know, zhuzhed it up a bit and then mixed it with the wig. And I think, I mean, it's not a perfectly seamless blend, but like, if I didn't say anything, I don't think you would like really clock my tea unless you were like laser focused, you know? I feel like it looks very natural. I love how it looks. It's very pretty, very bouncy. and voluminous. I feel like I look best with voluminous hair, either like hair that just has character, like texture, layers, volume, curls, something like that. I feel like is the hairstyles that I look best in, and I love that for me. I love that for me because I'm a dramatic person, or so I've been told. So drama with the hair definitely makes me happy. Um, Now let's get into the dress. So this dress I got from Shein, gloves from Shein. Literally the whole outfit is Shein. Even the corset that I'm wearing underneath, that's like squeezing the ever living daylights out of me, is from Shein. Um, yeah, I definitely will not be keeping this dress, but I love it. Let me show you what it looks like. Let me just back up so you can see. So this is what it. Ooh, sorry. This is what it looks like. You probably won't be able to see the bottom, so I'm just gonna lift up my leg so you can see it a little bit. So it's like a mesh overlay with the embroidery, and then we have the light blue lining. If you see this poking through, that's actually the corset. I couldn't get it to lie down no matter what I did, so I tried to like disguise it as best as I could when posing. Unfortunately, this lump won't go away. It's just sticking out like that, but that's the corset, okay? I really like it. I think it's very pretty, flattering. Looks nice, right? And I definitely love the way that the corset snatches my waist and makes it, yeah. Eventually I will snatch my waist naturally, but until then, we'll use corsets. Well, I may always use corsets to be honest. But yeah, this is my dream girl's costume. Let me know what you think. And please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye.